I look old.
You look old. You wanted to look younger.
No,
Let's bow on camera. Hey?
no,
Okay, like I've introduced myself already, and you introduced yourself as Mr. Lomote. Okay. Yesterday I was in Maritzburg from Durban. Okay, there's a car that was reported stolen by your customer Ndlovu, Miss Ndlovu. It's a Prestige Renault. It was supposed to come here. They're supposed to be clearing it from Maritzburg and bring it here, that vehicle. And we had received a message on Thursday that the car was recovered, because the case that was opened, it was reported as a stolen vehicle. Because apparently the claim was that Ms. Ndlovu is owing Nedbank at least, at the time, she was owing at least 2 months. She was in arrears for 2 months.
Ma'am, can I just ask, is this regarding Ms. Ndlovu?
It's regarding that case.
Our client is Mrs. Ndlovu.
Yes, it's
Is there any consent signed by her that you can ask me questions around it?
We can put her on the phone.
No,
let me just let me relay the story so that you can hear how can you assist me. Then you can advise accordingly. I'm going to relay the story as
I'm
it
just
is.
putting, I cannot.
No, you don't have to answer anything. You don't have to
details.
disclose anything. I'm going to relay the story.
Okay.
Then I'll leave the story with you so that we work out the case for Ms. Ndlovu. I'll just tell you why am I here.
Okay.
And you can be left behind, because in any case, some of these things, they concern Ms. Zanele and some of your colleagues as well. That's why I'm going to, I'm supposed to be requesting that we have an appointment with Ms. Ndlovu. But I had to come first, just explain why do we need an appointment. You get me?
I hear you.
Yes. So I'm just giving you the background. Then you can decide from there how are you going to handle the case. Are we good now?
We're good, but
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to relay the story where I'm allowed to talk about that. Then since I'm not your client, then since I'm asking for an appointment where I can come with your client, then you can advise accordingly. But I will relay the story in any case,
okay,
so that you'll be able to assist me going forward. Okay, so she came to me reporting her case because apparently the lawyers did not do justice to her and everyone else that was involved up to where the car was repossessed. So the reason why she got in touch with the bank at the time, it's because there were floodings and she lost her documents, the contract with the bank, the financer. So after that, she called the bank requesting that she gets the copy, only to find that the details that were in that contract, it's no longer her original details, including the beneficiaries. Then she was aware that all those details were a problem. Then there were communications, let me fast forward that part, up until there was a point where you took each other to court. And at the time it was that she was approached by the sheriff with some 3 big guys who came to repossess the vehicle. In actual fact, the 3 guys arrived before the sheriff. So she told them, they told her to wait for the sheriff. Indeed, the sheriff arrived and she called the lawyer. And after calling the very same lawyer that has been working on her case, because it's a high court matter, and then when he arrived, unfortunately, they couldn't take the car on the day. Then she took the matter to court, and after that, when she came out of court, the car was being towed by the unknown people with all her possessions in the vehicle. She then opened the case because when she got downstairs, they told her that there are some guys who towed the vehicle, whoever that was towing the vehicle told those guys don't even, what do you call this? I don't know, I forgot this name. this word, but they were supposed to make sure that the car doesn't move. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he said, don't do it here because we are in a hurry. We have to leave fast. So the security guards around that space were able to assist her to tell her who arrived here, what transpired. As a result, this is what you think happened to your vehicle. That's how she could trace the car, where she finally found the car at the auctioneers in Durban. It was there. She spoke to the auctioneers there about her vehicle because it's like it's a stolen vehicle or something like that. The case goes on and on. You'll find that out once that we sit down and talk about that case. Fast forward, she reported the case to me after there was an order that the car must be repossessed and all those things. She felt that whoever was involved in the process failed her, up until I got involved. When I got involved, I took her details. I had to do the follow-up on the case. Then we received on Thursday, she received a message last week saying that the car has been recovered. Remember now, she had opened a stolen vehicle case.
Is this from the police that she got?
From the police, yes. She got the message from SAPS, and the docket was closed way before she came to me. Then when I intervened, the case, she only received the message on Thursday that the car has been recovered. Please report to the police station. Then yesterday I took her to the police station in Durban, CR, where she opened the case. Unfortunately, her IO was off sick, so they told us. Then the senior commander instructed another officer to come and assist us, which was Bengo. Then, by the look of things, everyone was aware of the case because they told us that they had received the docket on Friday. It's with them as the CR SWAT. So we asked what would be the procedure now that you've recovered the vehicle. Remember now, the understanding is that this case that was opened by Ndlovu is the one that is related to what has been happening around us. Then after that, they gave us the address where the car has been stored or impounded, which was the police station in Pietermaritzburg. Okay, the senior commander gave us the details for that, the other commander on the other side. Then we went to see Colonel Joplin, yes. So when we arrived there, they said the car arrived on the 26th, but in as much as they've got the docket in front of them, like the very same docket that is investigated by Tlajwayo, who is the IO in that case, but the other detectives were waiting for the bank so that the bank, once the car has been cleared, because it's supposed to be going for an auction, once the car has been cleared, it will be taken back to the bank. And our question was, isn't the police station supposed to be calling the client that opened the stolen vehicle or the theft case? Because the docket that you have in front of you, it's the very same clients. But you are telling me that you are taking the car back to the bank. And okay, unfortunately, the senior commander, then the IO that is supposed to be having the docket, wasn't sure of the details of the case. We perused through the docket with him, where we wanted to get the clarity of what is happening, especially since the docket, it shows that it's being opened by Ndlovu. So he said, no, the details that he's got there are missing Ndlovu's details, but the car was repossessed. He called some guy, I don't know, he had some details for that gentleman, because he said he must call Zanele. The vehicle is going to Zanele's I think branch. And we requested that they hold the car in the meantime up until the investigation with regards to this case is finished. There were other 2 vehicles that were supposed to come to you, or any other auctioneers, I'm not sure, but it was supposed to be the 3rd one. Then they took us to see the vehicle, which we confirmed indeed it is that vehicle.
Where did you
the
see
police. Yes, we saw it in their impound. Okay. Yes, we confirmed it, and when the car was taken away from her, both her keys, the main key, and the spare are still with her, and it's written on the windscreen that the key, there were no keys, and they had handed over the keys that they've got, which we believe it's either a scaling key or your backup or whatever, I don't know. We decided not to touch the vehicle because they tried to open it, that key didn't work. But luckily the doors were not locked. They tried to open that car, and I said, don't touch it, because there were her belongings at the time. It will be a case where they say, someone else opened the vehicle, but you understand. So we decided to leave it like that. Then we decided to come to you so that we get the side of the story from your side. But before we do that, we'll have to prepare you, because we are going to come with her, and we are busy doing this investigation and the case. We have taken the case further, where we are going to be in court with my legal team that is going to assist her, but I need both sides of the story. So I need to prepare you for that day. So you prepare your team, and also whatever that needs to be done, because I'm coming with my media crew, I'm coming with my legal team, and it's for the public interest also. So you must know that whatever that will be capturing, it won't end here.
Oh, definitely, I hear you, but okay, let me quickly explain.
Okay.
So you are talking to the wrong person. Okay, so what I'm doing here, so I'm responsible for the operation side of an auction. So I don't know of the account that you're talking about, because my responsibility is to see that we do our monthly auctions. So everything that's to do with the auction in preparation. So I'm just thinking, how do I get Zanele to get in contact with you?
Okay, I'll leave my details, but nonetheless, I would also want, let's say you are just assisting me in this case, but under normal circumstances, from what I've relayed to you, what usually happens if there are no issues?
So a straightforward ideal world, the client will sign a termination, the vehicle will come into the store, we'll do a valuation, the client's got 10 days to update the arrears, whatever needs to be paid, the cost and everything. If the client can do that, a release note will be made, the client pays, and then he can come and fish. If not, then the vehicle will go on to auction, and we will sell it on auction then, yeah.
Okay.
That's in an ideal world, yeah. But it seems like yours is a very technical, just what I could hear from the client still having the keys, so it must have been taken with a court order.
So they said.
But that's what I can relate from your story.
Yeah.
So yeah, then it's a bit, because then there's judgments that will follow and all that stuff, yeah. So then it gets more technical regarding the time lapse of selling the vehicle.
Which is the reason why I had to come here, prepare you first, because I need all these parties that played the part from day one up to here. But the main people here, it's you guys, as the financier and the auctioneers or whoever that you are.
Yeah, so we on the, so collections will do their process.
Yes.
Okay. Once the vehicle is uplifted, we the custodians of that vehicle.
Yeah.
And we then follow the auction process side of it. So
you're almost at the end of the process.
Of everything.
That's why I had to come here.
Yeah.
Because now, what I need you to do for me, everyone who has been involved in this case, when I come with the client and everyone else that I believe is supposed to come here from her side, and I need you with whoever that is involved in the process up to the end where you participate, or Zanele or whoever, from the salesman to whoever that has been involved with your legal team and whoever, so that we don't have loopholes, so that we don't have where there are blank.
Not a problem. I'm sure if you give me your telephone number, and tomorrow I'll explain to Zanele, she will give you a call.
Yep.
And then you take it from there.
I'll appreciate
it. I think that's going to be best, yeah, because
I'll appreciate that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know what, we are not involved prior.
Yeah.
Once the vehicle is in our store, we will then follow that process where the Section 127 letter will go out. So this is the fair value of your vehicle, and this is what you need to update the arrears. If not, then when the vehicle's going on auction, we will notify the client. Your vehicle's going that day on auction. If it's sold, this is the amount that it's sold for.
Okay. I'll appreciate if I'll leave my details with you.
Please, if you can.
I'll appreciate if I can get the updated information, and also
let's just speak to Zanele.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll leave my details
Because
and I'll take her details.
Already spoke to Zanele as well.
Almost, she has tried all her best.
Oh, is that?
Yes,
Okay.
they know each other for a long time now.
So
they've been communicating. Have been
the
communicating.
client
Zanele and the rest of your team from from your
sorry,
level.
I dropped in, so I've got no idea.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll leave my details with you,
Yes.
so that Zanele can contact me, whether today or tomorrow, so that we can fix the proper appointment.
Yeah.
Because it's not about handling the case over the phone.
No.
We will come, and she must be aware that we'll come with the legal team, we'll come with the media as well, to cover this case. So everyone must be aware, and it also involves a lot of parties where we think we need a space. Just you have a big enough boardroom. I'm happy for you. I'm hoping that whoever that needs to be here on the day, or any other venue that you might organize, or will be in that space, and get all the documentation in place, because I don't want us to get to a point where we say, but something is missing, let me try and check this, and because we need to resolve that case. Plus or minus an hour will be done by that time, where all stakeholders, just an hour tops, then we are good to go. Okay. I hope we will find a solution on the day, and we'll all be okay at that time.
I can't speak for the case, ma'am, so I don't
know. No, I'm coming in good faith.
No,
you understand? Yeah, since it's this kind of conversation, and when we come back, this is what we hope.
So let's just start with Zanele. Like you say, Zanele is aware of this case.
Yes.
And then I think first for Zanele, just to give you a call.
Yeah.
And then you
can fix that appointment, because I'm not prepared to speak over the phone. Just get your guys together, all your paperwork. Because the key is still with her, like you can see.
And this key is not working.
Okay. Yeah, it's not working.
Ma'am, you don't want to take a photo?
Okay. It'll be fine. Go and stand next to your car as if you've just got a new car. In a ripping. Pause like in a ripping. Already you have a beneficiary. She's got a beneficiary that she's not even aware of. Already. Okay. Let me see. It expire on the 26th. I mean 2026. Okay. No, thank you, Kenna.
Okay.
I'm hearing what you're saying. But surely you must tell me why you're here. You're here to check the car.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Then we received a message on Thursday.
Sorry, Princess, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Seth's also got a legal.
Okay.
The owner's here. I don't mind you talking about
okay. No,
her.
she can
But
talk.
yes, because you are not an attorney as such. So later on, the owner would then not be able to contest anything because she had not spoken for herself.
Okay, she can speak, but what we had come for is to recover the vehicle because we received the message. Then we can take it from there.
Okay.
We've been to see our source, and they said Klatswayo was off sick. Then we saw Kenel Reneke because he was in the meeting. He sent Bengu. Then with Warrant Officer Van der Walt. Do you mind if we close the door, please? Yeah, because They are listening to our story now, attentively so.
Sorry, man. Praat? Sorry, man.
It is the same dots and everything.
Thank you,
So
sir.
you went to the IOE.
Okay.
Pleasure.
Please, man, just sign that letter on behalf of myself. There's an Indian chap out there. Okay, will you do it? Okay. Okay, sorry. I won't.
Yes, so they've given us the details to come to you here because they've recovered the vehicle and it's impounded here. That's
Okay.
what they explained to us. Yeah.
Okay. Let's quickly sort this out. Okay, so on the 26th of this month, Mr. Swanepoel. August.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
this month. Last month. I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Swanepoel of NFC, so he would be from representing Nedbank. He came to book in the vehicle here because the Durban pound is closed. So all the vehicles that are recovered in Durban are going to the police stations. But then you cannot recover the vehicles from the police stations because there's nobody to do it.
Okay.
The pound closed down 3 years ago with the flood. So he brought it here with all these documents. So this vehicle, according to him,
Okay.
was a vehicle that was repossessed.
Okay.
Repossessed, yeah. And yeah, with these repossession documents and that, we then cancelled the vehicle and handed it back to the bank.
Okay.
That was the short version of it.
Okay, so it only got here when? On Thursday? The vehicle?
26th of August.
26th
yes.
of August.
August.
Okay, so now that the docket the case has been reopened, saying that the vehicle has been recovered.
Yes.
So what would be the process to get the car back? So you're taking it back to the bank or to the owner of the vehicle, because we received a message on Thursday.
Yes. Well, the bank is saying that they repossessed the vehicle.
Okay.
Yes. So legally, then, with the repossession document, it is then the bank's property.
Okay.
Yes. So in that case, we would have handed it back to the finance house.
Okay.
To the bank. Yes.
Okay. And so what would be the process? The process will be done with the bank.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. It's done with the bank.
Why, if it was repossessed, was the car reported as a stolen car, a stolen vehicle?
See what this thing is. I'm not sure what the reason for behind the reporting the stolen car was. I'm not sure of that.
Okay, but now, if the vehicle was stolen, it means it had been stolen from the owner of the vehicle.
Yes.
Of which you all obviously have the details other than the bank.
Yes.
So it was stolen from the owner,
Yes.
which is the lady that I'm with now. So if the police has recovered the vehicle, then it means the vehicle is supposed to be going to the owner, or if the bank is in between, then it means before you hand it over to the bank, there must be the owner as well, because the vehicle was stolen. The case that was reported that they had closed the docket was because of the reported vehicle that was stolen.
Yes.
And the report is saying the vehicle has been recovered.
Yes.
The message is sent to the owner of the vehicle after
Yes.
my intervention, by the way. After I had intervened, when I had to do the follow-up on the case of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The docket was long closed, her docket, for reporting the stolen vehicle.
Yes.
Then when I intervened, then we received the message that the docket has been reopened and the vehicle has been recovered.
Yes.
We went to CR. They've confirmed that they did receive the docket on Friday, I suppose. Then we must come to you, and there are some statements that we have to write, or you'll write the statements and send them to send them those statements, because as the case was opened in CR, they are the ones that are responsible for that case.
Yes.
But we said we want to see the vehicle, and we want to see the process. How does the process go? And we want to hear the process. How does the process go? And also, we're supposed to be writing those affidavits from your side and from the auction. Is it the auctioneer or whoever that was having the vehicle since that time?
Yes.
And the breakdown in between, because someone towed the vehicle from the it was in CR SWAT at the time when they towed it.
No, it wasn't. No.
Okay.
But that's fine. Okay. So it's.
So from your side, who's the investigating officer?
Okay. In this case, it was.
It was
Sergeant-
Tlajoyo in Durban.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So here by me, it was Sergeant Dina, but I would have given instruction for this thing to be released
Okay.
back to the bank.
Okay.
Myself. Yes, after following due process.
Okay, so your process, what would be, if you don't mind, at least taking me through the process so that we'll see how do we go in between that, because we wouldn't want to see ourselves where she's in between the parties, where the court is saying something, the IO is saying something, the lawyers are saying something, the auction is saying
Okay.
something, the bank is saying
The
something
gentleman
else.
from MFC,
What is this MFC?
it's part of Nedbank.
Is what? The finances?
The finance side.
Okay.
Yes, the finance.
But who brought the vehicle in?
He himself.
What's the name
He
of the person who brought the vehicle?
Mrs. Swanepoel.
Mrs. Swanepoel.
Yeah.
Okay, so all this time the vehicle has been with who? Has been impounded where? Not at the police station, because
No.
that one has been closed for the past 3 years.
Yes, it wasn't there.
Then it wasn't here either.
Yes.
Meaning from wherever they got the vehicle, where was that?
He brought it from, I think this is Auction Nation.
Already they were auctioning the vehicle, or they were
Right.
impounding it there.
It was kept there. So this chap, he's from Johannesburg. He would come down and he would go to Auction Nation, and then the vehicles that are repossessed, he has to then place on the bank's name again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I suppose the IO is supposed to be having the documents from the owner of the vehicle where they repossessed the vehicle first. And if the IO is investigating the case, you'll have all the details from the party where first the case of the missing vehicle or of theft. Was it theft or yes? It was opened with CR, and the IO there is Mr. Tlajoyo. He's the one that is written on this docket.
Yes.
Which means now if he's investigating on her behalf, right? Then the IO brought the vehicle. The auctioneer brought the vehicle from their
Yes.
workshop or whatever, or their stores or wherever they brought the car from.
Yes.
Now what I'm asking, since the report came back saying that the car has been recovered because it was reported as a stolen vehicle.
Yes.
That's why we have this file, because of that case that was opened by her,
Yes.
right? That's why you have your investigating officer, which is Mr. Tlajoyo, right?
Yes.
Which you are standing on behalf of your officer who is not here today, that you must have signed the docket to. Now, what I'm asking, since she's the one who reported the stolen vehicle,
Yes.
and the bank brought the vehicle to you,
Yes.
the bank, now you're supposed to be signing it back to the bank or to be the recovered vehicle. where the IO has to do something about the recovered vehicle on the docket?
No, with the due diligence we followed, with the documents we had,
Okay.
we would then hand it back to the bank,
Okay.
and then the IO would be notified after cancellation, and he would then come and see us, obtain the documentation, and place that in his docket, and then he would then liaise with the client. Yes.
Okay. Can we see the condition of the vehicle? Maybe it will help us to identify if it's the correct vehicle first. And also, yeah, then I think we'll have to do the follow-up with the IO also.
Okay, I think let's rather, the IO must come see me, and then we can see how we can
assist.
Yes, because I believe the right